Hello everyone. Today we are going to be taking the longest highway again. Only this time I have extended it even further and now it's 100 kilometres long, or for you Americans, 60 miles. I've extended it all the way to this town, which is called, let me show you, I've called it Blue Ghost because I called it that just for fun. I'm currently on November 16th Avenue. Since November the 16th last year was the best day I've ever lived. I was up since the devil's hour and I never got tired at all. So, yeah, I think without further ado, we'll get onto the highway and we'll make our way along. So you can definitely get a good view of the town from up here. Now we're going to go up and over this part of the forest. And now down we come. The village we are approaching now is Denmark. I named it after the town in Western Australia because it reminds me of that. It's very foresty and whatnot. And we are walking by the airport now, as you can see here. Gonna make our way up. And now we're gonna go up this way, and it looks a bit like a complicated section, isn't it? However, for trucks, they have to go the long way, but it's at least safe for them, so they don't get jumbled up and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead, going to pass the childcare centre, which I can assure you everything's going fine. Going to pass the high school, and that's the primary school. And we're passing the education centre for children who like getting dirty. Because I know how there are some kids who like to get dirty and whatnot. I mean, I do have a cousin who likes to play in the dirt, so He enjoys it more than anyone, trust me. He enjoys it more than anyone. Now let's speed things up a little. Because by far, this is like the second longest gap of road that I have ever made between two towns. From Kew Village to Mount Colony would be 44-ish kilometres. And to Denmark, I think, would be 23 kilometres. And there we go. Up ahead we have Kew Village 3, because I don't know where the hell the second one went. Unless the second Kew Village is hiding in here somewhere. Alright, and as you can see here, this road, this part of the road here, it temporarily becomes Goth Road, as it is the main road of Kew Village 3. And yes, as you saw, I have assassinated a pig because my backwards counterpart, who is a ghost, he's always asking me for bacon because he loves bacon and eggs on toast. So that's why I do it. What's going on with that wolf? Why is he hurting himself? I don't know. And as you can see here, I've done a bit of a fancy roundabout here. And it's to help better connect the village and making everything come together. Right, so we're going to go ahead. And you can get a good view of the bottom part of the village down below. Here. You probably won't be able to see over there. We're right above it. But I'll definitely take you there someday. I promise. And now, there is the village in between. And as you can see, things look a bit different to how it did before. I have planted a lot of trees. Over here, over there. I did a lot. And I don't know if there's a Guinness World Record for the biggest tree using saplings, but you won't believe it. I grew a tree using I grew an oak tree using saplings, and you won't believe how many I've used. I have used 144 saplings. So, in other words, you can say that this tree, in other words, you can say that this tree is quite square because 144 is 12 by 12. And yes, this part of the highway is the third longest gap, 15 kilometres. And I gotta say though, in all of my honesty here, I gotta say the second longest gap was, the second longest gap between two villages was possibly the hardest one I've ever done, because for the most part it's diagonal. Now over there, as you can see, that's New Bullsbrook. And yes, I think you can remember this part now. We're now 60 kilometres away to home city, 36 miles. You're going to remember this part, everyone. And guess what? We're doing it again. Right, got to remember our rules at the roundabout. There's Upper Q Village. Oh, maybe Upper Q Villages. Maybe Upper Q Villages, Q Village 2. Who knows? Comment below, do you think Upper Q Village is Q Village 2? Or do you think there's a Q Village 2 hidden within the third one? Let me know in the comments. And as you can see here, Q Village itself is visible from here. And yes, you might not have noticed this before. I built this barrier on this turn so that no one falls off. I'll probably do it for the other side soon. Goodness me. Oh. There's Q Village over there. I can definitely make out the terminal and a house. You can definitely see the airfield. But I know that you can definitely see Q Village. Whereas on the other side, which is right up close to us, oh my god, what's happened to that animation here? Right there is Ice Village. Which, let me remind you, when me and Scott used to play together, we actually sculpted into the ice sculptures and made them into houses. So there you go. And yeah, as you can see, we've got those fences here in case we have to close off the highway for some works. And then last roundabout for Q Village. And yes, I actually did the road. This is Q Road, everyone. It goes right down towards the village. I'll definitely take you down someday. I'll definitely take you down there someday if I get the chance. And if you like, we can do, I don't know, a bit of a tour maybe. And yeah, I don't know if I told you guys, I probably might not have. But right now, within the past, so basically, within how many days? Within about 12 days, within about 12 days, the amount of villages that I have discovered has almost doubled. So, the number of villages discovered by me has gone from 26 all the way up to 51. So, if I discover sorry, oh my god, my words mixed up. If I discover another one, it'll definitely be double of 26. $40K away. And yes, I did move the sign. I updated the signs to make sure the accuracy of measurements were correct. Boy. Yep, that was definitely 10 kilometres. $10Ks until Mount Colony. Now, if you're wondering if you feel like the distances might have been a bit short around this part of the highway, it's the curvature of the world. That's what's causing it. And yeah, we are approaching Mount Colony now. So that's Mount Colony here. Just one house so far. But I have also included a hut for the squadron of the Republic of Austin Island. And I don't know why the subtitles keep picking up Ireland, because it's not next to Great Britain. It's in the Pacific Ocean, right on the international date line. Use your brain, subtitles. It's the Republic of Austin Island, not the Republic of Austin, Ireland. Silly Billy. But anyway, that's Mount Colony. But I also wanted to tell you that behind this very mountain here, I sculpted another village, for which I'll show you in another video. I literally sculpted another village. A couple of the houses, for which their rooms, they're actually in glass cases underwater. And for the airport, it proved kind of tricky. Only if you know the DH-6 Twin Otter, only that aircraft can land there, because that runway had to be thermally heated by campfires, and the roof of it is so low, you have to land coming from the mountain. You have to take some steep turns doing a low approach, which is very dangerous, I'll admit. Now here's New Ellenbrook. A lot of overhead power lines and whatnot. The airfield there for airliners. Not international airliners, but normal airliners. And when I say normal, I mean national airliners. That's how I define normal airliners in Australia. But when you're in Western Australia though, regional airliners are actually normal airliners. I don't know what I was trying to say here. In Western Australia, regional airliners are more of the normal airliner rather than national ones for the whole country. Now, I'm going to make the turn here. If you're wondering about those diamond things with the lightning rods on the edge, I finally worked out a purpose for it just now. It's a lightning grid. It helps to slow down heavy vehicles if they're going a bit fast. And I think that's a pretty smart technique. Now there's the village of the cats. Got a couple of greenhouses down there. Got a tall aquarium. And that tall building there, that's the bank. And that iron building there is the government building. And yeah, it's just one of the parts of what we're looking at right now, the New Ellenbrook Residency, for which it's built for, well, if there's not enough room in New Ellenbrook itself, they can just come and live there. But it's mostly millionaires who live in that residency. It's mostly millionaires. For which one of them is Stellar Lynn Comet. Stellar Lynn Comet is a friend of mine and Luna's. And now you can see here the village that I have divided into. Right now we are looking at the village of crows, and it was only just recently that I have actually adapted this village as the 49th one, because I used to think it was connected to the Village of Holidays, but right now I have made it its own independent village. As you can see, we've got the hut down there. So, whether you see an independent village, the hut says it all. And there is the, we're so high up. Oh my God. Boy, my mum would be more frightened of that. But I'm not really that scared at all. I'm not afraid of heights. I just zoned out for a minute. But yeah, as you can see here, this is the Village of Holidays. There's not much built here. 2 normal houses, and a house over there I built for Santa Claus, and a very small airfield, and even the little hut there for the Air Force Squadron. And now finally we're going to come up to Home City, which I can tell you now has got a lot of tall buildings. And as you can see here, I have built a railway which connects to the official international airport for everything. So far as I know, there are 3 official international airports that I have made on a map through cartography. And now here we are, Home City. The place with a lot of tall glass buildings. Pardon me. And trust me, there is a lot of glass buildings here that I bet you even this city is worth way more than Dubai. Because every building is literally made out of glass. Almost every building anyway. There are a couple of hotels that are made out of wood, like the Wooden Hotel, as an example. Division Government Building. The Normal Hotel. Q, you still have to define normal for me, because I don't know what normal is. Estate Housing, Science and Technology, Arcade Services. Now, if you don't know, arcade means one in Austinian. And, yeah, I would love to show you around the city. Let me show you. This one. Oh, I just realised that building doesn't have a name. Ha, funny. I should give it one. Nice house. A normal office. Very, very normal indeed. Oh, the name of the building's on the other side. Science and Technology, it's the same thing. The Jobs Commission. Let me close the door. Normal building. Square Radio. The Federation Office. What do we got down here? Regionalen Servicestelle. And we also have 2 offices linked together. But trust me, they're not the Twin Towers. They're definitely not the Twin Towers. They're just... It's one company that owns 2 offices. That's what it is. But I don't know what the company is called, so that's what gets me thinking. Let's go down this way. Sneaky path. Don't forget to close the door, mate. What did those kids walk themselves into? The Federation Office, of course they did. Cheeky boys. The Tall Tavern. So this is a place where people can eat and drink. Stateway. I can't believe there isn't a stateway in Australia. First Buyers Building. So it's to help people who are buying their home for the first time. We have the Service for Farmers. AQBC Platinum services. So the AQBC is basically the Austinian Broadcasting Corporation. It's a bit like the ABC, but the AQBC Platinum services gives you everything in the best quality. And I'm a member, so One Glass Hotel, same thing. Plutancy services. I still haven't worked out the meaning for plutancy, but it's definitely something I gotta look up. Where's my phone? I have it right next to me. Let me look up the meaning of plutancy. Let's work it out. Is it a word or is it not a word? Yeah. Plutancy is not a word. What do you think? So that leaves it down to you, everyone. What do you think plutancy means? I'm not really too sure. But if you know, feel free to let me know in the comments. The Bank of Austin Island. Geistes and Schulfrieden. It's in Austinian. It's in Austinian. I know the Geistes means ghosts. It's the same in Austinian as it is in German. Division Government Building. Healthcare Centre. Got a worker. Q's Building. Yeah, I've designed it specifically for her. It's very tall. We've also got the Hotel of Life. So this is basically a hotel where you can stay the night. We've got a place in the corner. The Education Centre for everyone. AQBC Building 2. Where's number 1? There's number 1. The Austinian Broadcasting Corporation. The Autistic Directory Services. So this basically helps autistic people with just about everything. The Gents Office. I don't know why they call it the Gents Office, but this is a place for all the elderly people. We've got radio services as well, so all the radio stations come here to work together. And we have here rental services. So basically, if you need any help with rent, the building's right here. Services for foreigners. So this is basically to help people with their queries as they came in from overseas. Streaming services. I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking of what you like to watch, like Netflix and whatnot. But trust me, it's not like that. Streaming services is actually a company that does aerial surveys. They call it streaming services because they always like make some sort of streamline in the sky. Builders Party Limited. And yeah, they've actually got the construction award this year. Congratulations, you lot. Die Kaffeefahrt, which means the coffee trip in German. And yeah, we're back where we started. Estate housing, arcade services. Yeah, we're back where we started. Now let me show you down here. Austinian International. So this is basically Austinian services that basically help everybody around the world, basically. The Republic of Austin Island Air Force Squadron 824, since this used to be village, was the 24th one I've discovered. Home of the Four of Hearts, so this is our house. And as I can see through the window, those cheeky children have left our door open again. Silly boys. Glass Ring Hotel. So this is basically a hotel for married couples, or newlyweds if you like. The Baby Bus A319. We called it that just for fun. Because why not? And then AQBC National and International. So this is basically where all the correspondents go. If you didn't know over there, let me just show you. I don't know where we're going with this. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I did already show you. First buyers. Because I actually thought we had a weather services thing around here somewhere. I thought we did. And yeah, if you might have watched Top 5 Door, there is your house of doors, everyone. There is your house of doors. But I don't know why everybody can't stick to the country code. Always close the door when you're on your way out. I don't know why they always don't do it. It's so silly of them. We have also an underground bunker as well. Let me show you inside. Goes pretty far down if you ask me. Right, back up the ladder we go. Don't work hard when you can work smart. There, that's fixed it. Good, it's that simple, just had to jump out. something's funny about that bunker. Silly children. And now, this is a house where I basically use stairs to build it, or if you like, a piece of the roof. You can call it the roof house or you can call it the stair house. I don't mind either way. And this is a the villagers are making love over there, silly billies. And this is basically like a test framework over there as well. And yes, I also thought outside the box and I built a bed house. And it's literally a house made out of beds. It's an all-you-can-sleep area. Whether you want to sleep underneath the stars or whether you want to sleep underneath, it's up to you. It's up to you. And if you're wondering about that prismarine building here, education for specific students, 6 to 18 years. So basically, this is an education centre for like random students that get picked by me, and they can choose whether, and there's buildings like this in many locations. So they can go here, they can go to the ones in Denmark, they can go to the ones in Proxima Centauri Village, they can go to anyone they want. It doesn't matter. And now, I think this is where we end our journey. Well, I'm glad to show you around today, everyone. It's been really, really fun. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. So, without further ado, the name's Van Thursday, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye for now.